Hello Gemini, Karen here, Emerging Soul Tarot, with your Virgo read for the Virgo season. So that's the 22nd of August to the 21st of September, bringing us up to Equinox and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the astrological energies that are there for Virgo. If you want to skip it, I'll put a link in the box that you can click through and get straight to the read. Okay, and if you want daily Astro-Tarot, I'll put a link for Eirwen and Jane at Celtic Cartomancy in the block below. They're on Facebook and give you a daily read. Okay then, Gemini, so in your sign, you have, sitting in Gemini, you've got the North Node that's been in retrograde, that's been there for a long time, and it's kind of sitting quite close to Lilith. So what Lilith and the North Node will do is stir up, intensify the air energies in that sign of Gemini. So air is the mind, communication, because Mercury is messenger of the god Hermes. So yeah, so that flow of thoughts, you know, the freedom of thoughts, of collecting information, the interest in knowledge. And you know, it's only for Gemini energy, it's only subject to change, so it will intensify that. So all really you need to be aware of is being too much in your mind. Yeah, so it may be good to do some real good grounding exercises, you know, root chakra stuff, and it may be a good time because we're in earth energy, Virgo is. Yeah, so kind of grounding and dropping into your heart as well would be a good thing for you through Virgo time. Okay, so your ruler Mercury is in Virgo until the 29th of August, and then it moves off into Libra, so beautiful balance there. 22nd of that's today. We kick off with the full moon, okay, and it's the second one in a row. So if you're doing any full moon rituals, it really is a good chance to release what you perhaps couldn't release last full moon, or to reform the intentions, you know. So use that energy today, be your bright self, you know, shine through, work on projects that only you can, you know, uniquely produce. That sort of energy is around for that. And on the 24th, Mercury in Virgo is making good aspects with Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So that energy brings and highlights, you know, details. So it makes the details clear. So it's easy to search for complex. Easy to search for the details, solutions to complex everyday problems. Okay, so good day for study and research as well. 4th of September, Mercury's then in Libra, and it's in good aspects to Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. So that energy is available to bring balance and diplomacy to situations. And that again enhances your concentration and ability to make fair decisions if you tap into that energy. 20th of September, Mercury still in Libra, good aspects with Jupiter retrograde in Aquarius. So that's the energy to expand relationships, increase groups of friends, clients, customers. So if you've got your own business, fantastic time to do some marketing. Yeah, and put the feelers out, networking. That's what your ruling planet's doing. There are obviously other aspects, but it's a general read, so I'm giving the general energies. You need to look where you know, what's going on in your natal chart, and also where Mercury is placed in your natal chart, to work out houses and how that affects you individually. The moon, I've already spoken about the second full moon in Aquarius on the 22nd. We've got a new moon in Virgo 6th or 7th of September, depending where you are. And this is brilliant energy for setting intentions around your routines and habits to support healthy mind, body and spirit. Yeah, going forward, you know, service, work, whatever. And the 20th of September, we got a full moon in Pisces, and that's the energy that's asking, are you living the dream you intended on the new moon in Pisces back in March? I think that was the 13th. And a sense of releasing or reforming what's not working. Okay then, Gemini, that's the general energies astrologically for you. And what I'm going to do is pull some oracle cards, and then I'll dig a bit deeper with the tarot, okay? So Spirit, can you show us what else Gemini needs to be aware of during Virgo? Gemini and Virgo season, please. Gemini and Virgo season, please. Okay, we got a house card for you. Okay, so you got the fourth house. So this is your home and the roots of your being. So this can, you know, this can be about your childhood, about your culture, your lineage, your inner child, but it's about everything that's deep down roots. It can be, yeah, home, family, the fourth house. So yeah, have a look at that. Associated with Cancer. So if you've got a lot of Cancer energy, this read would be more important for you. Okay, so we have a look at your energetic body and what you might need to be aware of as a Gemini. Spirit, energetics for Gemini, please. Virgo. Let's have a look. Oh, you got third eye energy. Dreams. So I said in the Astrological, because you've got sitting in Gemini, you've got Lilith, which brings an intensity of air energy. I said, you know, you need to drop into your heart, get rooted. Your dreams are that feminine side, okay? So it's that being open to intuition, dreams, visions, that sort of, it's not facts and figures, it's more that intuitive feminine energy. So it's third eye energy. And interesting because it's sitting with your home and what's at the roots of your being. So take note of your dreams through Virgo season. I mean, Virgo's about routines. If you're doing spiritual work or you're trying to tap into a sense of who you are and where you're going, dreams are fantastic. Our minds are kind of quieter during our dreams, and the contents of our subconscious can come up, and we're also open to receive message from spirit. So keep a journal, maybe routine, get into a routine and have a dream journal by your bed, and make note of any dreams that you get. You tend to find patterns there eventually and see things that you may not have done just with your mind. So have a look at the energies that are manifested out for Gemini during this Virgo season. My ring's coming off. So Spirit, Gemini for Virgo season, please. Gemini for Virgo season. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, so you've got make the grade with flying colours. Remember you signed up for this. So this is from the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle, actually, and this is based on Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey. But this is stage 7, the road of trials. Okay, so it can be to do with when you feel tested or confronted by an obstacle or challenged by someone. So it's looking at a situation from a different perspective, which is maybe why you've got the third eye and this root of your being. Sometimes we act unconsciously out of our shadow energy, or the unconscious shadow energy is your unconscious. We can act out of that and not quite you know, get a full picture. We all do it, every one of us does it. So this is about looking, having a larger perspective, looking for the gift or, you know, opportunity or the blessing in whatever challenge there is. If you have that perspective on things instead of I mean, we all have this knee-jerk reaction when there's a challenge or an obstacle or a challenging person in front of us. You have that knee-jerk reaction, or I certainly do, you know, where you just want to get out of the situation, or you react, you know, rather than take steps back. So, and it's not welcome. It's often not a welcome situation, but it's this sense of we're here to learn, you know, and we've all got unique lessons. So there's almost that sense that we actually create the challenges we have so we can grow to our fullest potential. So, and these trials, difficulties, I mean, this is the road of trials. Sorry, Gemini, but that's what's coming up. These are the things that actually turn out to be our greatest blessings, okay? Really, we find our energies, our gifts, our skills, our abilities in this. So open, you know, open your heart to those things, change your perspective, you know, tap into that spiritual energy, that third eye energy. This root of your being is not just about your lineage in spiritual terms. It's about your spiritual lineage, your guides, if you believe in that, your guides. But it's also about your soul center. So that's a real place of strength, Gemini. So if you've been through those, or you're currently going, or you encounter them during Virgo season, then, you know, Spirit is saying tap into that kind of wider perspective and know that this is just a learning curve. It's something to bless you and learn from. Okay then, Spirit, we'll dig a bit deeper with the tarot. Spirit, can you show me messages and guidance for Gemini for Virgo season, please? Messages and guidance for Gemini for Virgo season, please. Messages and guidance for Virgo. Okay. Okay, beautiful card to start with. Yeah, you got, you know, 3 court cards there, okay, and you've got that's incredible. You've got every suit of the tarot cards. You've got emotion. So there's a sense that whatever this challenge is, it's going to bring a broad change across your whole being, really. you've got the transformation of the Knight of Cups that's steady. It's kind of a good steady energy, and the transformative energy of the Knight of Pentacles, and he is slow energy but really solid, strong transformation. So the Knight of Cups, it's about your emotion, your intuition. So again, it's this kind of feminine receptive energy. So I think that transformation is going to come about this month, Gemini, if you're dropping down in and listening to your emotions, your intuition, your dream life, you know, if you really open to that higher perspective. So it is dropping into the root of your being, you know, who you actually are. And with the Knight of Pentacles, that's a transformation of your world. So that can be your world with you in it. That's sort of a transformation of your being, because when we transform, everything around us transforms. And there's this definite, you know, movement towards an expansion of your vision with the Two of Wands, an expansion of your feeling sense, and yeah, an expansion of your passion and vision. You know, it's fire energy. And you have the Page of Swords. So for me, with you, Gemini, and not only your astrological energies with Mercury, but with your Lilith in your sign, you may have been having this intensity of mental energy for some time. But this is, you know, when there's imbalance, or if there's imbalance, you may not have imbalance. We need to learn how to connect into the other parts of our psyche and of our being. And you have a Page of Swords, which is your air energy. Swords are your suits. So it's the page is like a messenger. So, but he's, for me, in the Tree of Life, he sits in Malkuth in our world. So he's about learning as well. So maybe these dreams, you know, will open up your perspective. This intuition, dreams, visions will open up your perspective. I mean, he's looking at the world, he's looking out to sea, and he's, for me, he is on the threshold. And the Three of Wands, there comes an expansion to that. So it's beautiful energy. But yeah, you've got every suit there. So I think Virgo is going to bring a real kind of graduating, not shocking, kind of slow moving transformation if you open your heart to it. Yeah. And not too rigid in how you expect things to go. Okay then, Spirit. Have we got any more? Oh yes, look at that. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we have it. Okay, so you definitely have messages coming. Yeah, these are, for me, these are divine messages. They're Eight of Wands, they're fire, which is almost like the ether. They're spiritual messages. They're coming to you, okay? And I think although transformation will be steady, which is actually what you want, messages may come quickly to you, okay? And you're moving from that Page of Swords to a Queen of Swords energy, which is actually a really good energy to have. She's very quick-minded. She has a real kind of sense of right and wrong. She can cut through things very quickly, but she's also that feminine mind energy, which again is this feminine mental energy. So it's right brain, so it's creative, but it can cut through things, okay? So you're moving through the learning into this Queen, and I mean, this woman's in charge. That's your energy. But the shadow side of that is kind of having a cutting tongue, you know, so there's that sense of having this beautiful balance, because it's so easy, and we're talking about there may be some obstacles here for you, and for all of us it's really easy to have a sharp tongue when we're in a situation we dislike or that is frustrating. But the wonderful thing about it, Gemini, I mean, this is a beautiful read. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. That is a new seed for your world. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, you know, the transformation, and it's going to transform into a new path in your world. And this, you know, would be different for each one of you because it's a general reading, but apply it as it applies. But, you know, you've definitely got your world opening up. Okay, you may not know now where that path is leading to, apart from some mountains out there. But it really is a divine seed of opportunity within the world and within your way of being. So it's really lovely message. And again, you know, you have three different, you've got no, it's really balanced energy, Gemini. You've got no overload of one soup. It's all very balanced for you and progressive. So I think Virgo is going to be a really good month for you, and if you use those energetics that you have about details and mind, you know, with that Virgo energy that is very detail orientated and routines, and that energy is like that, you can really use the energy during this time to make some beautiful transformative changes. So Spirit, oh, any more? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got movement there. Moving off to a different shore. I'm really having trouble with my shuffling today. So, any more? Oh yeah, we got that Two of Wands repeated. Oh, and the Knight of Cups repeated there. So this is beautiful, Gemini. It's a really solid, yeah, and look, that's what's happening at the end. Beautiful celebration. Yeah, collective celebration there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we have this Knight of Cups energy repeated. So this emotional transformation appears, Spirit's reiterating it again. It's a transformation in terms of emotional fulfillment, but also with your intuitive sense. So it's a transformation in receptivity. So there'll probably be a big opening up if you delve into that side of you, that feminine, beautiful feminine receptive energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. And you've got movement going on here, because we got two swords here, and we have movement with, you know, the learning and into the Queen of Swords. And it could be you're learning how to best use your mind. I mean, this is a sort of difficult energy. You can see the people in the background, someone's stolen the swords. For me, it can also be a sign that you are, you know, viewing, or somebody in your life is viewing everything kind of very mindy, but there's a moving on from that. So you move from that 5. It is a creative time, it's a learning time, and you move on to the 6 of Swords, which is, you know, we got the masculine, the feminine, and the child. So we're looking at that 4th house energy of roots. So there's a movement on there for you in whatever situation you're in, to another shore. So it's good, you know, with these swords there's movement, and with this there's movement. So there'll be movement in your mind and the way you see things. because once again we've got this kind of mirrored again. Yeah, so this is that on the threshold, the expansion, the change of vision, of passion, feeling. It's fire energy, so it is a threshold energy for me. So you're moving, and then we have this beautiful fire energy of the Emperor. He's Aries energy, so he's you know, this is someone who has mastered everything. He's the four kings rolled into one for me. So he's got command of everything, you know, and particularly the ability to take authority over his life, to know what he wants, to move forward strongly. So this is your sort of energies. It's a real moving, forward moving energy for you, Gemini, as you learn to kind of tap into that. I'm not saying you don't already tap into your intuition, but it appears to be a transformation and expansion of that. And if you're, you know, you're really tapped into the spiritual journey and your soul journey, this really is telling you you're going to have a shift in your mind, in your transformation of your emotions. You're going to receive messages about your vision and your passion, and maybe about information with this. This is kind of like a soul contract card, you know, where you know why you're here, your sole purpose of being here, and with this roots, you know, the roots of your being. So there's a sense of an expansion and a drawing out of that this month, Gemini. So it really is a beautiful read. They're lovely cards. So yeah, so I'll get you a healing message, but you're definitely going to be in this energy by the end of, if you move with the energetics around for you, you know, they're there for us to either ignore or to work with. They don't dominate our life. We've got free will. So yeah, and on that note, if anything doesn't resonate, just drop it, you know. Use what is useful and inspiring and drop the rest. Okay then, Spirit, have we got a message to wrap up for Gemini? Message for Gemini, please. I'm going to take those two. They won't go back in the pile. You got a bonus, Gemini. Well, you are the twins, so you got two messages. Yeah, they're quite poignant actually. Beautiful artwork. One says work daily towards improving your mental health. That's no suggestion that you've got mental health problems, but if you do have, it's kind of like this is the energy to work with. But we all need to work with our mental health, you know. It's having a healthy mind, a healthy balanced mind. So yeah, wherever you are on that scale, work with that, move towards that. And you are air energy, so it's that. Use the Virgo energy of routine, habit, you know, good, healthy routines. And then it says, remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being. So I think, yeah, Spirit's wanting you to have that kind of real healthy outlook and that full kind of perspective on things. That's the sort of energy I'm sensing from this. And as I said, wherever you are on that journey, it's going to get fuller. So it doesn't matter whether you're not even on a spiritual path, you know, you're not consciously on a spiritual path, or whether you've been on that spiritual path for decades or for a year. There's this sense of transformation and expansion. So it really is a beautiful, beautiful read, Gemini. Okay, well, if that resonated, you know, pop me a comment in the box. Good to know if things resonate. And if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and feel free to share. But have a lovely Virgo, expansive Virgo season, Gemini. All right, lots of love. Bye-bye.